A major legal victory for loved ones of this Santee man shot and killed by deputies who showed up to his home to see how he was doing. It's been a 7-year battle, and tonight we have learned a federal court ruling now clears the way for a trial.
10 News reporter Michael Chen looks at the precedent-setting case that could force changes in how law enforcement responds to calls. Michael.
Shane Hayes was shot and killed by deputies entering his home to do a welfare check. His family says deputies did not retrieve some critical information that could have prevented a deadly ending.
September 2006, the sounds of shots in a Santee neighborhood. Shane Hayes is dead on the floor of his home, shot and killed by 2 deputies. A lawsuit was filed on behalf of his then 12-year-old daughter, Chelsea. After 7 years of legal wrangling, a major decision. Her attorney, Alvin Gomez, sat down with us.
Very significant.
After a federal court ruling that overturned a lower court decision dismissing the case. Gomez says it also upholds a first-of-a-kind decision requiring officers have a duty of care to acquire as much information as possible when responding to a call. In this case, officers were called by Hayes' girlfriend after he tried to commit suicide by car fumes. The deputies contend he had a knife in his hands and walked toward them. Fearing for their safety, they shot him. The courts have determined Hayes was never told to put down the knife or stop moving. His girlfriend, who was also there,
And he had a confused look in his eyes.
says Hayes made no threatening gestures. Gomez disputes the fact Hayes was holding the knife, but says the most troubling information is the information the deputies did not have.
Mr. Hayes had 2 prior suicide attempts, one at that location with a knife.
Gomez says the information, if relayed from the dispatcher, would have revealed Hayes was only a danger to himself.
And had they known the true facts, they could have gone in there with what we call less lethal weapons, such as the beanbag shotgun.
Gomez says before entering a home, gathering information like prior incidents or 911 conversations is now a requirement according to the ruling.
I think ultimately it will save lives.
And we're told Hayes' father is happy with the ruling and eager for the family to get their day in court. A date for the civil trial could be set shortly. Attorneys for the county decline comment. Michael Chen, 10 News.